morning. I think I've beaten them. They are far away right now, at least I hope. As you all know, if you've tuned into this channel before, today is landscaping day, which usually means a weed eater and a lawnmower directly outside the window as I'm giving the reading. But I think I'm cutting it just late enough to where I can upload it, get it out to you, and we won't have all those noises. By the way, the first 3 of you to get 3 of your friends to subscribe to this channel gets a free monkey. I don't know, I'm feeling a little goofy today. Also, totally serious when I say this, I had I hope some of you got out into that harvest moon last night, because that thing was super intense. Cloud cover couldn't even stop it. It was pretty awesome. Got a few pictures. I posted those to my Twitter, posted them to my High Five, and posted them to my Cloud Hub. And yeah, I charged in gritted crystals last night. Yeah, they are seriously giving off some vibes. Not only that, they were right next to where I was sleeping. So possibly the source of a weird dream I had where I was going to WrestleMania with someone. It was a girl. I didn't get a look at her face. I did, however, give her a little boop on the snoot, and she began punching me in the arm. I don't know what that means, but if you do dream analysis, comment down below, please. Thank you so much. I am going to get right down into this, alright? So, hope you're having your tea with me this morning. I just got mine brewed. Yeah, I'm using the same cup as yesterday and the day before. And, yeah, I cleaned it out. What do you think? I'll use it dirty? No way. I was just too lazy to go put this one up on the rack and grab another one. But, you'll see that logo in the corner, I'm sure. Anyway, got my English breakfast going. It is nice and hot, so while that's kind of cooling down a little bit, let's get right down to it. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw like a significator card. So this is going to be what represents us today. What is our situation like? And then the question that we're really going for today is, what do we need to handle today? You know, what kind of stuff are we facing? What do we need to rise to those challenges and dominate them? Just kind of like the way that sounded. I don't know, just me. Our significator, the Magician. Master of the craft, can do any and everything, has total control of him or herself and their faculties. Great card for a significator to draw. I think that's us today. So, how do we take our Magician and put it to work for us? Let's start with the mind. We've got the World. Holy smokes, we're already getting down into it. A 9 of Wands. And the Moon. So with the World, the 9 of Wands, and the Moon, looks to me like for us, this is more about the journey than it is anything else. And we are definitely on a bit of a journey today. However, things are not going to be as clear, and that's the Moon talking to us. The World itself is letting us know that we do have all available resources available. We have all resources available to us. My bad. And we don't have a whole lot of light in there. We just got through with this. We just came through this harvest moon last night, and let me tell you, it was one of the brightest moons ever. And if you've never been, like if you're in a city such as the one I'm in, you really don't get this a lot because you have a lot of street lights. But if you've ever been out into the countryside during a harvest moon where there's no surface light, it is the street. I'm telling you, your entire path, unless you're deep in the woods, your entire path is lit pretty well, but it's still dark. So you still have to be careful where you're stepping. But then we got this 9 of Wands. This is where we harness our creative energies today. And you can tell because the magician's hands aren't engulfed by them, but it's contained. And I think today would be a good day to kind of watch our thoughts and kind of contain them a little bit and kind of rein them in, because the things that we think become the things that we speak, become the things that we do. Our thoughts end up manifesting somewhere. So in our minds, it's a good idea to kind of understand that our first impressions aren't everything. Sometimes we need to look a little bit deeper. For our physical bodies, we're looking at the Queen of Coins, and she is all about that luxury and opulence. We got a Ten of Swords. This is going to be, yeah, we're definitely looking at the end of one thing, the beginning of another. So if you're looking at a new training regiment today, whether that's like a new exercise or something else that you're trying out, today is a good day to try that. And then we have an Ace of Coins, so definitely new financial opportunity there. Coins are definitely earth signs, and we're looking at something new coming along that we could take advantage of to possibly get us started on a new path. And these coins coming up are definite earth signs. We're looking at the physical here, and swords definitely air, wands definitely fire. But we're getting these two cards here where we are kind of we're told to be a little careful on this journey, okay? Because the journey does lead to some new opportunities, and while we're all about that luxury, this is telling me don't spend it before you have it. Definitely don't count your chickens before they hatch. Finally, in the spiritual realm, we have that Four of Cups, we have the Empress, and we have the Hierophant. Okay, so with this Four of Cups, I'm definitely seeing some, there is some shakeup in a bit of partnership, but there's also some apathy. This is like, hey, we're not moving. We don't seem to feel like we're getting anywhere. But then we've got this Empress, and she is moving through a forest. It's all happening very slowly. But then we have the Hierophant, which represents a lot of dogma, a lot of institutionalized thought and theory. And what I'm looking at is, we're tired of the same old shit, aren't we? And I think that it's all pointing kind of at that Ten of Swords in our physical chain here, that says that we need to try something a little different. We need to kind of get a little adventurous. Remember yesterday we pulled a Wanderer card from the Uncommon Tarot, which I mentioned in the Rider-Waite cards that would be known as the Fool. But in the Uncommon Tarot, the Wanderer signifies a new adventure. This is part of that new adventure. You're going to hit those moments where it's like slow moving. It feels like you're trudging. Guess what? That's part of the process. Take advantage of those slower moments. When you're slowed down, take a breath. That's a good place to do it. It's all about breathing. You have to be able to breathe in order to think. And guess what? The magician knows when it's time to, speed up his or her process. The magician knows when the magician needs to go full bore, and when just a certain little charm is needed. Maybe a ring, maybe a feather, maybe a little sprig of something that was found in the forest. Perhaps even just a stone. Yeah, I gotta watch it with this one. This one's got some sharp edges. But just coming up into the summary of this thing, it's very simple. Master yourself today. See, I'm gonna teach you how to master your entire life in one day, and here it is. Master today, and then just do that every day. simple summary, and that encompasses every one of these cards right here today. So, I know I didn't have one sip of tea while I was doing this. I really wanted to keep it short, sweet, and to the point. I hope this resonated with you today. I hope it gives you some kind of insight today. I hope today lights you up. And as always, my friends, Monkey says, shine on.